on Diablo, like, you know, they have, of course, they have like easy, hard, expert, master, blah blah blah, but like, there's like 27 levels higher than that, like, of difficulty, like format 1 to like 300. But like, I just had to turn on my difficulty because I was starting to fuck shit up too much. But the higher difficulty, the crazier you get. But you can't just go straight to like high. It's since I haven't beat it. Like, they have adventure mode where you just go around and do quests around the map, or story mode, but I haven't beat it on yet. On PlayStation. Monks. They got monks, necromancers, mages, barbarians, witch doctors. I'm playing a monk. Sorry, I've been playing Diablo since like 12. Like Diablo 2 on PC was. I'm trying to talk about something different.
My studies indicate that a high-level cleric of the Zakarum named Akan began to sense the corruption that was eating away at the heart of his faith. He knew this corruption would eventually destroy his beloved church, and that he must
not enough spirit.
After much prayer, Akan hit upon the idea of an order of crusaders.
I don't have enough spirit.
Really quiet. Let me pause. Yeah. What was he saying about her?
I need spirit.
Why is he posting that openly on Facebook? That seems kind of tacky to post on Facebook.
Not enough spirit is over.
Yeah, I kind of know how you feel, because I thought my wife loved me, and then she threw me out like I was nothing. She fell out of love with me so fast, like, she had me believing we were going to be together forever, like.
My mistress has accepted me. Come close.
It took me a long time to, like, move on. Now I really don't give a shit.
It appears we're not alone in here.
Like, honestly, I can do better. I can do a lot better.
Please help me. It's horrible.
Not just looks, but like personality. She had a shit personality. I don't know if you've ever looked her up. Like, if you go back far enough on my profile pictures, she's on there. So you guys weren't dating for 9 years, right? So have you guys never dated? Oh. The way you made it sound like, it seemed like you guys were together for years or something. Yeah.
I don't have enough spirit.
I would definitely, like, just talk to some guys. That's just, like, I know you, that's not worth, I know it, like, just, there's so much, like, you'll find a different guy and Nick will be nothing. Like, he'll still be your best friend, but, like, I promise you, you can find love.
I need spirit.
And he doesn't want to lose you as a friend, I'm sure, and you don't want to lose him as a friend. He probably shouldn't have fooled around with you, though. That wasn't very nice of him. If you're bored on there, I'm broadcasting. I could use a viewer. A viewer. Yeah.
But are they organized here?
I don't even know how to look up people on here. Would you just type in my gamer tag?
Thank you. Can we please leave this horrible place?
I don't know what my name is on YouTube.
Well then, I don't know how to find you then.
I need to go back.
Diablo broadcast. I don't know. It's hashtag Diablo on PS4.
It was terrible.
I seek a man.
The coven, I'm not even fine.
It's gonna be okay, I promise. You're fine. Yeah. So find someone and date them. Like, don't date them, but just become friends with someone before you do that. Yeah. Honestly, the best ones always come. Always find the best when I'm not looking for it. Or wanting it. Kinda like us. Like, I didn't expect to meet you. But I heard... Yeah, but that's probably because we're far away. That's a 10-4, yeah. Honestly, I've never dated anyone like you that's nerdy, and they've always been like stuck up, prissy, kind of all into themselves girls, so. Like pure looks. It's all sexual attraction. Sex was great, always. The sex was always good, but no fun. By another player?
No, I got killed by a wolf.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Well, you can get killed by wolves on line.
Yeah.
Have you beaten it?
Almost beaten it once, but
It's really sad.
I need spirit. Rethink your intent.
Hasn't been out for 4 years. Sorry, I'm just confused. Hey, you're good. You don't have to explain it. Were you dating this guy while you were living with Nick, though? That's what I'm asking.
Devout, driven, and martial Zakarum adherents. He taught them to
But like you were living at his house, like his mom's.
In the same way that the newly founded paladins were being trained. But these recruits,
that's what I was curious about, because
given insight into the primal powers of Zakarum in a way no paladin ever was.
Yeah, because I still lived in my own house with my ex-wife when Red Dead came out. I remember when it came out. I fucking went hard on it. It was so much fun. I remember all the memes on Facebook. Oh, when I first beat Diablo, like, I didn't really check all the nooks and crannies, but like, since you were telling me to check everything on Path of Exile, I've been doing that on here, and I've been finding some stuff that I needed forever ago to make really high-end armor, so I'm going to check everywhere now. But with this game, it's so big. Like, you know, with Path of Exile, it's pretty much kind of, it's pretty small. But this game, like, you could explore an area for like 4 hours and not like find everything. And there's 60 areas, you know. Plus mini dungeons inside the dungeons. I don't know if you've ever played World of Warcraft. It's a Blizzard game. I played it for 15 years, thank you. I know. I'm more nerdy than a lot. Actually, no, I'm not, because I don't like anime. Kill him. Carbine them bitches. That's how you get the best pelt out of them.
Oh my god, I think I'm heading off this cliff.
Single. Or like have a bunch of guys hitting on you. Or maybe shallows. That doesn't make sense. Sounds like he just doesn't like want anybody else hitting on you.
He was pretty jealous whenever me and Tyler were together, though he didn't really admit to it. Though every time that I'm not with anybody, he just...
Yeah, it sounds like he can't make up his mind.
He's probably looking for a conversation right now because his alarm just went off. So he probably would have talking about it. I don't really care because he's the one who made that shit with his, but it made me all upset. Yeah, the girl in Ohio that he was talking
makes me want to play that too. I wish I could play 2 games at once.
Yeah, really. I just have like 3 consoles and 3 separate TVs.
And 3 heads.
Have you ever, you don't watch anime, do you?
I just said I'm not that nerdy. Because you called me the nerdiest. And I said, well, no, I'm not, because I don't watch anime.
Not do that.
Well, there's this anime called, No Game, No Life.
Mm-hmm.
About these super gamer people.
Long I have labored to master the dark arts.
It's kind of like the movie Player One.
Reap the rewards. For Magda has acknowledged me. She promised me a special task that
Cool.
will bring
I don't have a
endless
problem with
glory
anime,
to
I
the
just...
Great One. I can hardly
Like, I
rest
watched
until she
the
reveals
Castlevania one on Netflix. That was me. Oh, did you? I was like, why are you saying excuse me for me? Mine was like, I couldn't help it. It just, it was kind of like a growth spurt. Like a hot one. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Were for a bunch of rotten, stinking.
I need spirit.
Magda claims that they will become our most valuable allies, and that the task is one that she can entrust to no one but me. But I know my place. I am most bruisingly humble.
Yeah, those 2 fat girls. My buddy Dan. Like, I just like got in the car and I left because like he literally got them. Like they were about to like. He's like, you guys should both suck his dick. And they were like down. I was like, I'm leaving. You guys are fucking weird. And they were two big girls. Like I'm talking like 400 pounds. Ooh, I got a fucking legendary. Does he remember? Did he remember?
Remember what?
Did he remember?
Yeah, he remembered. I don't know, I thought that maybe you were like really super drunk.
Tell him thanks for adding me back on Facebook. I don't even know if he realized it was me.
Nick, Jacob said thanks for adding him on Facebook.
Just because I didn't know if... I'm not sure if he knows it was me.
He said that he wasn't sure that you knew that it was him that you added. He said yeah.
My path becomes clearer.
Oh yeah, have a good day.
On this one, like, you just, like, you gain skills. You don't have to, like, slot gems. Gems, you do get slots, but, like, they're for, like, adding damage and shit. I always get confused. I hate having to find equipment that has the right fucking color. That's why you got lucky with that chest piece.
What should I trade?
I think you were the one that actually killed me.
Oh yeah, huh? Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, it was a wizard's chest piece. It was a robe. Well, I could have worn it, but like... Well, yeah, it would have, but like... Yes. That sounded dirty. Yeah. Eyes a sweet pumpkin pie. I am, and sometimes it sucks because I get used, and
I must wait to use that ability. Feel the wrath of Ytar!
take advantage of it. Yeah, one of my like somebody I thought I could trust. I gave her money to go to the store for me so I couldn't leave, and she fucking just stole it and never came back.
I don't have enough spirit.
People are shady. Yeah.
Family. And then she fucking wouldn't never give it back, so I eventually had to give it to go see her mom, because I told her mom about it, and she's like, just come up here and see me. She's like, I'll give you the money back, and she's like, don't ever let Christian borrow the money again. I was like, I won't. Whenever your mom tells people how you are, that's really sad. But yeah, what she really used the money for was video games and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
She's like,
I like that you, in this game, do you know what transmogrify means? Morgify. Like, you can pay, like, say you find a really cool looking legendary or something, you can pay an enchanter lady to make items look like other items. Look really fucking dope. It'll have the same stats, but it'll look like a different item. I just went broke doing it when I should have saved my money. But instead I wanted to look cool. That is a bummer.
hopefully I can get cheered up before then.
Crying at work isn't fun. It's not fun to cry at work. Oh, really? Fired for crying? Like, if someone died and you got, like, a phone call and you started crying, you'd get fired?
No, they would tell you to go home.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you caused a scene at work with, like, customers watching, you get fired.
That sucks.
Yeah, I've said that often. I already tried this.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't answer. I was, like, out in the middle of nowhere on a dirt road. And you don't ever have to, like, apologize to me, because you said sorry. There's no need for you to say sorry. Told what? Told me what? No, I was saying, like, you apologized for calling me while I was driving. Like, I was just letting you know. Like, you don't need to say sorry. I don't check my phone a lot. I didn't even see that. Like, I don't feel bad if I don't see stuff on my phone, especially if I'm around other people. I focus. Like, I'm just not a very good multitasker. Holy shit, I almost fucking died. I just... Too many guys. I like leveled up right when I was about to die. And now I got full health. Fighting these goat people. Look like demons.
Great choice.
What?
It cannot be done.
The local Khazra tribes have become a serious threat. They attack caravans and are moving into areas where they haven't been seen before. We need you to take care of this problem for us. We'll pay 25 gold pieces for every Khazra head you bring back.
As long as I don't watch, I don't mind him.
I hate them. I squirm a little bit, and I tear up a little bit, and...
Wuss.
I know, I'm like a little kid whenever it comes to getting shot.
I'll take that off your hand.
I have to, like, sometimes I even hold, like, somebody's hand.
Aww.
I know. Talk about how much of a kid I am. Of course, that's Sagittarius for you. Sagittarius is like, you know, thank thinking about killing this guy across the river and killing his fishing pole.
Just the way you started that. I'm thinking about killing. I was like, holy shit, don't kill no one.
Yeah, that's cute. I got to steal from him. It's the only way I'm gonna get a fishing pole. I'm gonna watch the solution to this problem that I have. I'm gonna do it all stealth-like.
Jesus.
Yeah, like that. Now where's the fishing pole? Did I lose the fishing pole?
You can't steal someone's fishing pole.
Yeah, I stole one guy's fishing pole.
You sure? Just go buy one.
I don't want to. It costs money. I don't want to spend my money.
Sound like you're whining.
You're whining.
Trying to think. Well, no, I'm just, my face isn't a butt. First of all. Well, that sucks. I have an ass mouth. I eat fish with my butt, I guess. So why was mom telling you not to tell me that? Don't. Could you repeat that sentence again? What did you say there?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Pretty sure I heard. I'm pretty sure you said he liked me, but I could have been tripping. Yeah, you know, I kind of could tell from the messages. A lot of messages. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not used to waking up to 4 good morning mess. I'll fall asleep and get a good night message, and but I won't see it because I'll be asleep, and then I'll wake up to a good morning message, so I get a good night and a good morning. It's not like I mean to, I just, how I heard the phone this morning when they were stranded was because I fell asleep with it against my head. It's because I take my Klonopin, and then I'll have 2 glasses of wine, and since you're not supposed to drink with it, it just knocks you the fuck out. The worst thing it'll do is make me black out and post stupid shit like me shirtless on Facebook.
I will not do that.
Nick's not a bad looking guy, so good looking dude.
This fight is over. That was all of them. Rethink your intent.
Like the kind of fat, maybe stinky guys. Damn, another legendary weapon. 200 mace. Let's see what it turns into. I look back and I've dated some very attractive people. Attractive people, but ugly personalities. Some of them were good people. Probably shouldn't have teased you though. Shouldn't have, like, sex brings, if you know someone likes you a lot, and you fuck them, and then say I just want to be friends, that is toying, definitely toying with somebody's emotions. Keep it in your pants if you don't want something else. Or maybe he tried, I don't know the whole story, like maybe he tried to.
Delay him while I prepare his demise in the depths.
Did horrible things to us.
And like I said, like I can't guarantee that I would date you because I haven't hung out with you in person. I don't know how we click, but I wouldn't toy with you. Try to be.
I knew Leora mad.
My daughter changed me a lot. Like I used to have such an anger problem. Like I used to be a Kyle. Crywall was my nemesis. But since I had my daughter, I went super soft. I can hear a treasure goblin. No. Unless you hide his body in the bushes so you don't get in trouble with the law. That game gets too real sometimes. Like I'll break into people's house and murder them, and then like hide, try and like get away with murder. I'm like, I'm a creep. I didn't even know you could do that. Oh yeah, I did that with the one guy. The prostitute, it's like a stranger mission. It's cool. Nick's mom is understanding as she is. Yeah. Googly. Goo eyes.
Yeah, really in love with him. I'd buy him stuff all the time and never expected anything in return.
I went on a kind of like a little date with one of my buddies. They've been like broken up for a long time, but she used to be like the most gorgeous girl in town, like model. And like I took her out shooting, but like literally drugs, and like she's clean now, but like it just sucks what drugs do to people because shit is not the same. But yeah, she used to buy him like fucking BMWs and shit, like because like she got like her mom won like a lawsuit or something, and she had hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that's why she got hit at drugs so bad, is 'cause she had all this money. And then she started doing heroin. Doesn't yeah. I've been addicted to just about everything. But I'm clean now though. Like super clean. I don't even really get drunk. fall asleep before I actually get really drunk. Do you drink wine or what do you drink? I did take a shot of tequila this morning. Just because those girls were drinking and I was like, fuck it. I had a natties and a shot of tequila. I don't even feel it. I ate with it. Why? I don't... You know, they say that, like, when you're in the final stages of alcoholism, your tolerance goes down. Yeah. I don't know if do they have, like, Valley Mental Health out there? Or is that just the Utah thing? Well, it's like it's a behavioral health, like, therapy and stuff. But my mom had... Yeah. I'm really good with, like, reading people and stuff. Like, my mom has her master's in psychology, and she actually ran Valley Mental Health out here, and she started a bunch of drug and alcohol programs. But, she's definitely rubbed off on me, because, like, I know a lot about behavioral health. And not, like, saying anything bad, but, like, I have, like, an autistic memory when it comes to certain things. Like, I can't remember, like, you never heard of, like, you know how, like, when somebody has, like, are missing a certain part of their brain, like, another part of their brain, it's really good. Like, some autistic people can remember, like, what was said on what page on a book. Like, they can tell you what happened, what the weather was like on a day 10 years ago. It's like that with me, but with, like, names, movies, prescriptions, like, just random shit that is fucking... The prescriptions is really useful because it can tell you just about any interaction or drug type or anything possible, and it's annoying knowing all that because you get in arguments all the time because people don't know shit. But yeah, but I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body. But I can remember just about every porn star I've ever seen, but I can't remember where I put my keys. I don't even watch that much porn. I black out all that stuff. I would wake up screaming in the middle of the night when I would see my daughter's dead face. Cold. And then my ex-wife, their family is sick. She was so obsessed with Facebook, and, like, everybody acted like I did nothing and was taking care of my daughter, because Brittany would purposely, like, not include me in pictures on Facebook to make it look like she was doing everything, you know? When my wife never was even alone with her. Like, I had to rush home from work, let the nurse go every single day, you know? Yeah, Brittany did a lot of her trach stuff, because I couldn't stand hurting my baby girl, and her every time you would clean her trach, she'd cry. So, but I would give her meds every night. She took 18 medications a day, you know, like, I did. And Brittany was never alone with her. I was alone with her every day. That's why every time shit went down, I was there. Like, I've watched her seize for hours on end. I've flown in helicopters, life flight. I've saved her life in the back of EMT vans because they didn't even hook up her oxygen. They have no idea how to deal with a kid like her, you know. I've almost watched her die multiple times, and then I ended up watching her die as I beat on her chest. The last thing she saw was me hurting her. My little sweet angel that always smiled. And it's different when you have a miscarriage. Like, you know, miscarriage, yeah, I get it, it sucks, but, like, I built a relationship with her. I took care of her every day. and I still have PTSD from it. Bad. And I watched my dad die right before that, my brother killed himself, and then I've had a lot of terrible things happen to me.
What you ask
is
impossible.
I said it once to my wife. She had me locked in a room for 3 hours, just calling me disgusting and everything. And I said it once to my wife, and immediately ran out the door and was like, sorry. And she, to this day, brings it up, but she has told me to kill myself probably over 100 times. But the one time I slipped and fucking said it, she uses that as I was an abusive piece of shit when I said it just like drunk and like felt immediately like that was fucked up, you know, and, like never ever said it again. But I literally sat there cutting myself, like fucking trying to kill myself, and she's like, good. You know, at least I get she took out a life insurance on me. Just because she was hoping I would. She would call me ugly every day, disgusting, worthless. And then but since she's so, like, she is so manipulative, like, you know, she would sit there and call me all these names. The nurse would walk in, and she'd be like, I love you, honey. And like switch like a light switch, and I can't just do that. So yeah, and it like I can't just switch like that. And she would lie to everyone. She lied to me. Like one time I caught her at a party, like my buddy Dylan, we were all playing beer pong. She didn't see me sitting on the couch, and Dylan was like, who wants to play with me? And then she like literally reached for nuts and she's like, I'll play with these. And like to this day, like, even though I witnessed it firsthand, it didn't happen. Like, and, like, she used to get so, like, she'd get texts, like, being like, oh, sorry, I was texting you a couple days, I missed you, I've been sick. Oh, nope, wrong number. I guess people write shit like that a lot. Wrong numbers, because it happens probably 10 times. But I cared about my daughter so much that I just fucking ignored it and let her. And she just started getting home later and later and later, wearing fucking just like lingerie to work, pretty much. Like she'd wear these like full piece thongs underneath it that were pointless. Like she'd wear lingerie underneath her clothes to work. And then if I said anything, I would get attacked. Like I was not allowed to say a word. If I said one fucking word, I better expect 3 hours of being put down. Well, no, I just... like I said, after my daughter, I couldn't... My daughter was away from me 2 weeks when she died. That was the longest she had ever been away from me. And it wasn't by choice. My ex-wife took her. She needed me, and my bitch mother-in-law fucking, like, it was Father's Day. She died the day after Father's Day, and I saw her on her Father's Day, and her ass was raw, but they wouldn't give her fucking Tylenol because it's bad for her liver. Like, literally, it looked like she had fallen off a motorcycle. Her ass was so raw. Like, a baby with heart problems doesn't need to be in that much fucking pain. And like they would never burp her. They're like, everybody gets air in their stomach, but like she had a G-tube and a Nissen, so she couldn't burp on her own. And she would get so much air in her stomach that you could literally, you'd vent her G-tube and it would shoot milk 15 feet across the room. And like they wouldn't burp her because they said that everybody gets fucking air in their stomach. And like if Julie said it, that was my mother-in-law, yeah, and they played with her dead body for 3.5 hours after she died and made me sit there after I had just watched her die, taking pictures, and like it really fucked me up. Yeah, me and my mom were just like, I kept on having to leave the room, but like they just, yeah, played with her little dead body. After I had just watched her die. And then a week later, getting kicked out onto the streets, being told I can't go to my own house. Now, I wish I would have known that they unlawfully evicted me, because I could have gone back to my house, but she said she would call the police, and I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't know, but yeah, and she kicked me out in the middle of a family reunion and told me she wanted her divorce.
I expected more.
And I was alone. But yeah, sorry for venting. Word vomit. Later.
I'll probably do the same. I'll probably do the same sometime.
Alright. We'll see ya. Okay. Oh well. You're good. But alright. See ya. I'm gonna stay up late tonight.
Okay.
Alright. We'll see ya.
See ya.
Alright.
The gods strike through me!
Leoric had more people in his dungeons than some rulers had in their entire kingdoms. Completely worth it.